sweating and being cold, it also breeds sickness. What up, Stamp Gang? Sharde here. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time in my little corner of the internet, welcome. My name is Sharde. I'm a travel and wellness vlogger, and I make content around traveling smarter, packing lighter, and searching deeper within yourself. So if you are new, you keep coming back and watching my videos, make sure you hit my subscribe button. Join my internet family. Y'all, I am in Dubai right now, and I've been traveling a while now. So and more importantly, I've been changing climates. So I've gone from hot to cold to hot. And this is not good because you can easily get sick from changing climates. So I wanted to give you a few ways that I stay healthy as I travel, especially if you're long haul traveling, anything longer than a week. You know, you have to take care of yourself even more because if you're like me, you're in and out of the airport, you're on multiple types of planes, you are walking around a lot. And even if you walk around and it's cold, if you're walking a lot, especially like with a backpack or something on your back, you're going to sweat. And sweating and being cold, it also breeds sickness. Trust me on this one. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I do to help me stay healthy when I'm doing long haul journeys. And for the most part, this works. Sometimes if I don't do it, I'm inevitably going to get got about halfway through a trip and I start feeling ill, or I get back home and then I get sick, which I don't have time for.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The first thing that you really should do that I always talk about, definitely related to more than just physical health, but also your mental and emotional health, is you need to listen to yourself. You got to listen to your body. You have to slow down when you need to, and honor that, because that's going to ultimately help you to not only stay mentally well, but it's also going to help you stay physically well, which is of the utmost importance. And what I mean by that is, if you don't feel like going out and exploring that day and you'd rather stay in bed, honor yourself. I know, we develop FOMO and we don't want to miss out on something, but honestly, if you're only in a place for a few days, you can't see everything, and you shouldn't try to see everything, but you should see as much as possible. At the same time, when I was in Lisbon, I stayed there for 7 days, and 2 of those days I did not do as much as the other days. Like, I stayed in bed longer, I just rested, I watched Netflix, and I think it went a long way into helping me make the most of my trip because I wasn't burnt out. Even with Dubai, like, this was a destination that I didn't have really big plans for. I was coming to visit my sister friend Marla, and I was chilling. So I didn't work. I stayed in bed. I slept late every day, and it was great. And I drank tea and just, took care of myself. I did see a few things, but mostly I rested, and I needed that. It was great. The second thing is you want to make sure that you are staying hydrated. So I know, me personally, I have a bladder the size of a walnut, and I like water, so I like to drink a lot of water. these two things don't go together.
One of these things is not like the other.
Because I end up in the bathroom like every 10 minutes. Now, this is even worse when I'm traveling because I don't like to get up and go to the bathroom. I don't like to be out walking and drinking a whole lot of water and then I had to go find a bathroom. So I admittedly drink less water when I'm traveling just out of practical purposes. Not because I'm not thirsty, not because I don't want to drink some water, but just because I don't want to be running back and forth to the bathroom, especially when I'm out. The other thing is when you take planes, it dehydrates you. So if you're flying, the jet lag, if you're not drinking enough water on your flight, you will get jet lagged. If you're drinking alcohol and also not drinking enough water on your flight, you will get jet lagged and you also get dehydrated. And dehydration causes you to start feeling woozy. It, again, causes you to get sicker quicker. So you want to definitely make sure that you are hydrating. Also, something that you might want to pick up, have one or two with you if you feel yourself getting dehydrated, like you start getting lightheaded, you just feel dry everywhere. You might want to pick up, some of these. This is a hydration packet, and this one's from Vegas Sport. And I used hydration packets, especially when I was on keto, because I was not getting enough electrolytes and salt and all that good stuff. So this helps you to maintain those. If you're out, if you're sweating a lot, if you're walking around a lot and not drinking enough water, you can bring a couple of these, and this will help you get extra vitamin C, extra electrolytes, and help you to not get dehydrated, which is super important. So I carry like a couple of those just in case. Usually I'm okay if I get just water or some water with lemon, I'm cool. But if you're not getting enough water, definitely bring a hydration packet with you, or like a Gatorade pack or something, and every once in a while, if you're feeling a little peckish, add that to your water intake. Next is something that, if you're not a tea drinker, this is probably not going to be as helpful, but I'm a tea drinker. I don't really drink coffee because coffee makes me really jittery and also takes me from going to the bathroom every 10 minutes to like every 4, and I don't have time for that, like I said.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But green tea is a must-have when you are traveling. Green tea has antioxidants and it helps you to keep from getting sick. Even when I am at home and feeling sick, green tea, 2 Tylenol, and to try to curb it when I first start feeling sick. So if you start feeling sick, or if you're a tea drinker, I would suggest having green tea with you so you can get those extra antioxidants as you're traveling. This is not green tea, by the way, but it's my morning breakfast tea. You want to make sure you have your supplements. Take your vitamins. More importantly, make sure you have some sort of supplements to get your greens. And if you don't know what I mean by that, like your fruits and vegetables, the nutrients you get from fruits and vegetables, sometimes you don't get as much of your fruits and vegetables as you need while you're traveling because you're eating all this deliciousness. Like, I've been eating a lot of starch and a lot of carbs and a lot of bread and not a lot of salad. It happens because carbs are delicious. So because of that, and because I'm vegetarian, I make sure I have usually 2 ways that I get them. One is I have these greens pills. They're like a power green supplement that I get from my local apothecary, and it has like alfalfa leaf, kelp, barley, spinach, and all that in it. So it helps me to get my nutrients for the day. And another thing that I used to do, but these are kind of pricey, like this you can get from Gypsy Apothecary for $5.99 for a 30-day supply. But these, which I love, but again, they're pricey, are Dr. Pericone's Super Greens. And this tastes so good. These are a dietary supplement that you put in water. And I used to drink these every morning because it also, I used to drink these every morning because they also curb your appetite. And so like I would drink one of these in the morning, get my daily dose of greens. It tastes really good. It's not chalky. But a 30-day supply of this is like $80. But they're so good, especially if you're traveling, because if you're not getting enough of your daily greens, you can drink one of these every day and you're at least getting your nutrients. And it can help you go longer if you're just out and about before you feel like you're hungry. So I definitely suggest having some sort of green supplement, taking your vitamins to make sure your body is getting what it needs to run. You gotta do it. The last thing, which is something I started using on this trip, because I knew I was going to be going from cold weather to hot weather, and the last time I did that, I most certainly got sick and I was miserable as I traveled. So the last thing I got is Emergency. And this is a vitamin C supplement. This has worked for me. Like, it's a fizzy drink packet. You empty the packet, put it in a glass of water, and chug, chug, chug. I only take this when I am feeling a little bit ill. Like if my throat starts hurting, or if I'm just feeling under the weather, like you know how you feel right as you're starting to get sick, I will drink one of these and it kind of gives me a little bit of a boost, and I stop feeling sick, like I feel better. So having a vitamin C supplement of some sort is good to kind of give you a boost to your immune system, and you definitely want to make sure you're caring for that as much as possible. I hope this is helpful if you're getting ready to go on a trip and you're trying to make sure you stay healthy throughout the duration of your trip, especially if it's long haul. I hope these things might give you some ideas of how to do that. What are some things that you all do to stay healthy while you're traveling? Make sure you put that in the comment section. I would love to know. As always, friends, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about the channel. See you in the next one. Bye.